Thanks, Holly. The Utes kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Amen. Tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Throwing Russell. Snagged out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Utes. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Quarterback may change this route. Russell from the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Keelan Russell. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's talk about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Again, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol. Well, that's rarely a good sign. They use a timeout before the first play of the drive. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the ground, it's Gray. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Here comes the offense on first down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Tide ready to roll on offense. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Throwing, Mack. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. There's a crease. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Hill. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Brigg. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Complete in the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brigg. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Andrews. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dampier. He's looking deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Got room on the return. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. On the move, it's Bray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Utes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out.
Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
They'll go play action with Matt. This time he's got it. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the outside. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Bray. Got a little grass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Mack. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mack. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Austin Mack. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. put together a drive. Looking for space. It's Bray. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, Utes!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Throwing, Mack. Gets open down the middle.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Got it. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Not a chance. Missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Takes the handoff. It's Bray. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. Boston College coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
To the air, it's Dampier. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Utes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Mack. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Mack from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these third and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those third and longs.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And he's dragged down. The Utes want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Got enough space. Touchdown, Utah! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
is so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Motion from the back. Dumps it off in the flats. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. He leaves it with his back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Austin Mack. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Brake. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Utes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing, Mack. The quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage, so that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Mack. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. It's complete to the left. Once continues to fight for y'all. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They'll move the wide receiver. Austin Mack pulls it in. Could not make his way to the corner. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. What a costly mistake and what a big play by the defense to get the football. There he goes. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Got a man in the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Utes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Throwing, Mack. Pressure coming. Complete to the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. There he goes to the right. Touchdown time. And they've moved out front here on the fourth. The Tide answers back.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field show.
And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number one.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Trying to beat the D deep. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
This it's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route and he dropped it. And the Utes will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Mack, under fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Might be calling a hot route.
Here we go. 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Off-play action. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Finding open areas. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
To the air. It's Dampier. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play, and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this, I'm ending this game right now.